If you would read that disclaimer, we're going to bring you some XRP news. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. We're going to get over here on the charts on XRP. Currently, XRP is sitting at $1.41 up to date on the new day at 0.69%. We are almost 4 hours on the new day. As you can see here, ever since back over on July the 16th, 2025, we've been in a downward channel here. The downward trend, downward channel. Sometimes getting up, consolidating, getting up to the top of the channel, then dropping down again, consolidating, drop down to the bottom, as you can see. We did have one rally up right here on January the 6th. And we've been come all the way down to the bottom of the channel. We're still on a downward trend. We could work our way back up to above $2 or $2 right here, and then if we don't break out, we're gonna get a rejection, and we're coming down lower. But right now on the 1 hour chart, let's get that up to date here. Want to bring that to you. We've been in this area of support right here. We pushed up, we came back down, consolidated a little bit more, and we got up inside of this other channel that was resistance, and we're trying to turn it into an area of support right now. So right now, we could be we could get a rejection and come back down, or we could get some momentum to come in here behind the market and push our way up and get above the zero here at $1.42. Not far from that, but it's been a little struggle for XRP and the overall market. Really, Bitcoin is struggling to break 70,000. But I wanted to bring you some news on XRP. XRP about to surprise the market. Finance expert weighs in. And this is right here. XRP is closely monitored by investors amidst regulatory uncertainties, particularly concerning the Ripple versus SEC case and potential impacts of the Clarity Act and Genius Act. Coach JV emphasizes that the importance of discipline, accumulation, and cautions against misinformation influencing market physiologically. Institutional adoption hinges on clear regulations and real-world applications of blockchain technology as major investors remain hesitant. Bearish. This is bearish on XRP. So, a finance expert believes XRP may be approaching a notable moment in ongoing market and regulatory developments. Finance guru Coach JV points to regulatory delays, policy uncertainty, and behind-the-scenes activity as factors that could shape the token's next moves. While the situation is far from certain, his perspective highlights why investors are watching XRP closely despite broader market swings. Regulatory delays could signal change. According to Coach JV, the long-running Ripple versus SEC saga and slow process on bills like the Clarity Act and the Genius Act had left a lot of questions in play. Some of these gaps are legal, some are practical. When rules are fuzzy, large funds hesitate to move. When rules are clear and capital tends to follow, this is simple yet not automatic. Many factors decide whether Big investments pump money, liquidity, custody, solutions, legal safety, and return potential. Reports say that the Clarity Act aims to define how digital assets should be treated beyond stablecoins. That could matter a lot for tokens with institutional use cases. Market physiologically and misinformation. Reports note Coach JV also warned against noise, social posts, clips, and AI-made headlines can push short-term moves that don't reflect fundamentals. He urged calm and a plan that was practical advice. Set by rules, remove emotion, stick to them. A crypto analyst added a different tone. He said he's watching for curveballs. A one-line way to say unexpected policy shifts of regulatory surprises might appear. Those surprises could involve stablecoins or big banking rules. A crackdown on certain stablecoins would change flows in the market. It would not automatically hand the keys to XRP, but it would reshape choices for payments and custody. Accumulation in the case for patience. Coach JV explained his own approach, disciplined accumulation across select assets during dips. He mentioned continuing to buy Bitcoin and XRP on weakness. That method is time-tested for many investors. It works when an investor has a long horizon and can tolerate swings. Reports say accumulation is a defensive way to act when headlines flash and settlement whipsaws. Institutional flow and real-world use. According to the market watchers, true separation from broader crypto moves will need more than clear laws. Real demand must appear. That means banks or payment firms using blockchain rails, meaning custody offerings and on-ramps that work at scale. If institutions begin to run settlement tests and then roll out services, token activity could change for good. But right now, most large allocators are still waiting on clear rules and proven infrastructure. Some moves may be passive in the system, while others will be driven by active adoption. So, and then we got this right here. XRP Ledger upgrade expands token escrow. Will XRP price benefit? So we see the XRP activates the XLS/85, enabling escrow for all issued tokens. The upgrade expands institutional stablecoin use cases. XRP price impact depends on long-term network adoption. The XRP Ledger XRPL activated the ELS/85 amendment on February 12, 2026, bringing native escrow to all Trustline-based tokens, IOUs, and multi-purpose tokens, MPTs. This upgrade opens new use cases for secure programmable asset settlement. Moreover, the move expands XRPL's utility, and market watchers suggest the upgrade could pave the way for institutional capital deployment. But will this impact XRP's price? This is the question that remains to be answered. XLS/85 amendment extends escrow functionality beyond XRP. XLS/0085 expands how escrow works on the network. Until now, XRPL's native escrow functionality was limited to XRP. With XLS/85, that restriction is removed. From stablecoins like RLUSD to real-world assets, the XRPL now supports secure, conditional on-chain settlement for all assets, Ripple X stated. XLS/85 upgrades the existing escrow create escrow finish and escrow cancel transaction types. Importantly, token issuers retain control. Tokens must be explicitly allow escrow functionality through issue level flags. This preserves compliance controls and token governance structures already in place. This is not just a minor tweak. It shifts XRPL from being a network where only XRP could be escrowed to one where assets gain native time lock and conditional release function. That opens the door to token vesting schedules, institutional settlement workflows, treasury management for issued assets, conditional stablecoin payouts, structured financial products built directly on XRPL. Token escrow XLS-85 is an upgrade to the XRP Ledger, which plugs directly into it and makes the DEX institution ready. The institutions will begin deploying capital on XRPL starting the 12th of February, an analyst wrote. And this is on Ripple X. Token escrow XLS-85 is now live on XRPL mainnet. This feature extends native escrow functionality beyond XRP to all trustline-based tokens, IOUs, and multi-purpose tokens, MPTs, from stablecoins like RLUSD to real-world assets. The XRPL now supports secure, conditional, and there's more you can go on. XRPL's token escrow upgrade raises questions about XRP's long-term price impact. It's worth noting that while the activation of XLS-0085 does not directly increase demand for XRP, it could influence the asset's long-term price trajectory through broader network effects. The amendment extends native escrow functionality to trustline-based tokens and, the MPTs rather than expanded escrow usage for XRP itself. That means the upgrade does not automatically create additional XRP lockups or immediate supply constraints. However, the structural implications are more nuanced. If token issuers, including stablecoin providers, RWA platforms, or institutions adopt XRPL because it now supports native token escrow, token issuance on XRP that could increase, transaction volume may rise, the number of active accounts could expand. Demand for XRP may grow due to fees and reserve requirements. That increases network usage, and XRP is still the gas and reserve asset of all the ledger. Highly utility, potentiality, higher demand for XRP, possible price appreciation, but this depends entirely on real adoption. Upgrade like XLS-0085 signaled that XRPL is positioning itself as a tokenized finance infrastructure. If markets perceive XRPL as becoming more competitive with Ethereum or other token platforms, settlement alone can influence price. Crypto markets often price in narrative and positioning, not just usage. In the short term, price impact may depend more on market settlement than on immediate usage metrics. Over the longer term, sustained ecosystem growth driven by token-enabled escrow could contribute to stronger network fundamentals, which historically play a role in digital asset valuation. So what this I'm going to finish it right here. For now, XRP continues to face challenges along with the broader market. At press time, it was trading at $1.36, down 1.35% over the past day. So this is bringing more valuation to the XRPL. So that will, in return, in the near future, I say, would add valuation to the XRPL, which is the native XRP being the native token for the XRP Ledger. Increasing the valuation of the ledger, which increases the price of XRP. See, it's not only all the time how much usage or how much a token is used and burned. Sometimes it's just valuation uh, of the ledger itself. So this is going to add value to the XRP ledger, which is going to add price increase. The price will increase as valuation of the ledger goes up, like a stock. So this is going to help build up XRP, the price of XRP. So that is very good news to me of this being this coming and being developed on the XRP ledger. So not only do we have something that is we got a ledger that is adding value to the ledger with these additions that they're bringing to the XRPL. So in the long run, in the short term, we may not right now see it reflect in price, but later in the next alt season into the next bull run, it could show up. So that being said, this is very good. This is very bullish for the future price of XRP. And I wanted to bring that to you and give you this upgrade. I hope you enjoyed it. Really good news for the XRP ledger. It's just not only something that's going to be used for liquidity, they just add more to the ledger, and that's good. That's really good. I'm glad that they're doing something different. So I hope you enjoyed what I brought to you. I hope you subscribe to the channel. It's in the bottom right hand corner of the video. I got that subscribe and like picture up there, the image, just to remind you. If you like XRP, subscribe to the channel. You want to get daily updates on XRP, I'll be glad to bring it to you. But till we see you again tomorrow on the next one, God bless you.